Hello, I'm Jonathan Mackie. I'm the Managing Director at PHS Compliance. I'm going to talk to you about our educational sector, the work that we do in schools and colleges and universities, delivering our electrical equipment testing, our fixed wire testing, delivering our remedial works, our reactive maintenance support. We also deliver some project works into these environments as well. So we've got a real knowledge of this particular sector, its needs, when best to deliver our services, how to work with the customers to deliver the most effective solution for each individual estate. Ultimately, because we can get full access to the environment. So we aren't disrupting any teaching, we aren't disrupting any exams, so we can deliver real high levels of productivity, particularly in our electrical equipment testing, because we've got full access to all the assets to enable our engineers to deliver a real high level of productivity. Similarly for our fixed wire, again, we've got access to the site. We're not disrupting any of the core teaching elements. We're not engaging with learners or students that are on the site as well. So our engineers can move much more freely and much more effectively around the environment. That delivers a higher level of productivity. And ultimately, if we can deliver a higher level of productivity, we can provide a much more competitive price to our customers. And we would rather deliver that we'd rather deliver a much more competitive price for customers, particularly in this sector, because we think and we really believe that the funds that schools and colleges and universities have should be put into learning and teaching. So we're able to maximise our productivity by accessing the school or the college environment during the holiday periods. We can then deliver a much more competitive price for our customers and enable them to release resources into their core requirements, which ultimately is learning. One of the core requirements for us working in educational environments is the competency and accreditations of our engineers. So all our engineers have enhanced DBS checks. So when they are on site, our customers can have confidence that our engineers have been fully vetted to work in these environments. Our engineers are also skilled in identifying any issues around the prevent strategy, so they can pick up any instance of graffiti or notes or anything that's been left around the school environment. So our engineers are not just there delivering their core services, they're actually picking up any particular issues in the school and making the school leadership team aware of that. But it's really important for us that our staff and our colleagues are accredited and able to work effectively on sites, giving our customers the knowledge that our colleagues, our engineers are accredited, they're safe, they're secure, and the environments that they're working in, our engineers are competent and accredited to work in those environments. Asset failure, so assets that have been extensively used and are beyond their residual life, or a complete asset failure. So we pick up lots of that. We work with customers to say that these assets are requiring replacement, and we identify that, or they're requiring a component replacements that we can complete the remedial work whilst on site as well during the holiday periods. But because our engineers are working extensively, they're picking up a number of assets, they're picking up all the life cycle issues, which for us is really important that we're able to share that with customers and potentially build life cycle plans for them, not just for their electrical equipment, but also for much more of their electrical assets across their estates, but also potentially when we're delivering our HVAC services into those environments as well, we can pick up a much more life cycle component with our customers, so we're able to build real effective plans to service deliver for them. So we work with customers that give us some short notice periods where we can deliver immediately on site, but mostly, particularly in the education sector, we get long-term outlooks in terms of what their requirements are. So we work with many customers that are repeat customers. So for their electrical equipment testing, we are working 6-12 months in advance. We know when we need to be back on site. We need to know when we're delivering into those particular environments. So again, if you give us as much notice as possible, that's much more effective for us. But for us as an organisation, what we like to do for any customer is when we onboard them, is we understand their requirements, we understand their assets, we understand their estate and how they occupy it, how they use it, their behavioural habits when they're using their particular estate, and we build our maintenance schedules around those particular needs of a customer, rather than us delivering what our requirements are. So we don't dictate to our customers. We let them determine when they want their services delivered, using our advice and guidance and the expertise that we have within the business, and then we're able to build a much more effective planned and reactive maintenance regime with them. But ideally, the lead times for us to enable us to plan effectively should be certainly 3 months at least as a minimum.